Gene Davis and LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Meteorologist here, overnight outlook time. Taking a look at a few things first. We have some MCS coming across here in Arkansas, parts of Oklahoma, and that's coming down through. It's going to probably be down through Mississippi before the night's over. We have an area of line thunderstorms up here in Wisconsin, and another one in the Ohio Valley. This is all going to move to the east. We have a risk of severe weather tomorrow in the eastern United States. Mesoscale discussions, mainly discussing about the severe weather in the east. You can see we have some severe weather reports right along the North Carolina border, along with Virginia and Kentucky, which was MCS earlier. Some bigger issues, bigger hail and bigger wind back here in Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. And this will continue into tomorrow, where we are looking at severe weather. We get severe weather coming up on the day on Tuesday. Roanoke's in this, so is the area of Greensboro and the Triad region. Back here through Nashville, back here through Louisville, Charleston, and all the way back towards Memphis, Tennessee. And we have another area here, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Colby, Kansas, and McCook, Nebraska. That's all in the the upslope slight risk area. And you can see that's actually the best shot's going to be right on that upslope on Kansas and, on Nebraska's border with Kansas and Ohio. And we got a good shot here also in the eastern United States along the Roanoke. Main threat's going to be hail and high winds, especially with the enhancement along with the boundary layer. That's going to be definitely the case of, and the shear isn't going to be bad for dropping tornadoes all the time, but along the Blue Ridge we always have that component right to the east of the Blue Ridge that we worry about, where some storms do start to rotate. So you have to look out for that issue, localized shear events causing tornadoes. So you can't say that there's no tornado probability, but we can say it's not a huge probability at this point. But hail and high winds, almost a definite percentage here in the east, especially with some MCSs and the stronger possibility of supercells. And this also includes DC. I didn't really go into DC and Atlanta, but there's also a chance in DC and Atlanta for some severe weather. Roanoke's definitely going to have an issue, especially with wind damage. Looks to be the best probability. I mean, there's, like I said, isolated tornadoes, especially east of the Blue Ridge, but you don't have really a low-level turning with the winds with height, but we do have a lot of wind in the 700 millibar area and the 500 millibar area that could push to the ground, cause some widespread damage when it comes to wind damage. So I would look at highly. Greensboro also has that wind threat being its biggest issue. Freezing level is about 14,000 feet. So local temperatures at this hour at 1 o'clock going on 2 is 70 in Taunton, 71 in Lexington, 78, almost 8 degrees in Roanoke. We're talking about 147 in the evening, in the morning. 77 Martinsville, 66 Galax, 68 Bluefield, 66 Wytheville, 76 in Danville. National Picture. 65 Bangor, 68 Billings, 62 up in Seattle, 68 in Santa Fe, 81 Tulsa, 82 Houston, 82 New Orleans, 75 down here in Orlando. It's actually warmer in Roanoke than it is in Atlanta right now. Scary thought. You see, we got a short wave coming across with the front. There's going to be your threat to severe weather on the day on Tuesday. As it moves to the east, the trough develops and moves off the coast. And then we get the next round starting back up in the plains and coming through by Thursday, starting to try to get some cool air into the eastern United States. And then we'll look beyond then, get a slight cool down, and then we get the next system move into the Midwest. And that'll continue to move to the east. Day 5, we're going to look at threat of severe weather here in the areas from Illinois south to like Arkansas, Louisiana area. You see the warm front and the triple point being so close to Indiana. That's a bad area. That would be an area I would look for severe weather and tornadic potential, actually. And then that would move through. So anybody on the east coast, see where the warm front's located. From New Jersey south through Georgia and Florida, really should take an eye on this this weekend, with a chance of possibly some severe weather coming up here, and a high pressure built in with some really cool air at that point, more seasonable or even below seasonable levels at that point. So here's forecast: 90 degrees, chance of thunderstorms on Tuesday, some may be severe, 88 Wednesday, 87 Thursday, 87 Friday, And when we go to the weekend, we're looking at chance of showers and thunderstorms on the weekend, especially Saturday night and Sunday, with the temperatures in the 80s. In the Triad, 94 on Tuesday, partly sunny skies, 91 on Wednesday, 88 on Thursday, 87 on Friday. The thunderstorm probability will be Tuesday night and then again on the weekend. Stay with liveweatherblogs.com for your latest weather information. For liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a great evening.